Oh, okay. Sorry, I was muted. Let me get the word out and get the links out. We want to have this live. CPI got gold pumping. Let's see if we can catch some more hits during this session. Okay. Ooh, the SureFire live stream. Okay. Uh, You know what? I'm going to share this. Mm, okay. It's the same old strategy that I've been using for weeks now. We just have to, you know, stick to what is working consistently. That's how to do it. We want to stick to what is working. I mean, yes, everything else, well, every other strategy I trade, you know, um, work very well, except that, with my pay packet, it gets the trade quicker. We get the trade quicker without having to do too much analysis. That's the way we want it. Okay. Right, yo. Okay, so let's go. So welcome, 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 everyone. It's Tuesday, the 13th of January. I am going to be on TikTok as well. So let me basically just log on to TikTok as well for all my TikTokers. Where are you, TikTok? Oop, 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 oop. Live. Let's go live. Gold. Okie dokie. There we go. Okay, so let's see what's happening with gold. You know, this is the 1 minute. Let's look at the daily. I mean, it's been going up, pulled back a bit, but it's in an uptrend. All-time high. If we go to the monthly, we see it's an all-time high. We can see this parabolic move. Just look at that. From here, just been going up, and the economic situation is not helping things. It's good for traders who know how to trade, but for others, not so good. Okay, so that's the day, that's the monthly, the daily, that's what we have. Sorry, the weekly, that's what we have. Then this is the daily. You can see this attempt by the bulls to push things down. An attempt by the bulls to push things down, but it failed. It just continued here. The bulls stepped back in. Okay, so let's go to the 4 hourly, and we can see what's happening here as well. Now, for those who know my strategy, you can see it's basically at play. Now, if you are on TikTok, welcome, welcome. I'm having a live trading session, a live Forex trading session. So hang around with me. I'll be here for about an hour or so, and we'll be done. Even if we find an early trade, I still would talk a bit about what's coming attraction. Just in case you are not currently following me on Telegram, we started I would say $100 to $20,000 challenge yesterday. And that's what we're going to be working on. I'm going to be trading with my VIP members and anyone else who cares to join us. Let's go to the 1 hour and see how we can do it together. Like I did say, oh, this was beautiful. Look at that. I caught the trade. Oh, okay. I'm using my phone for streaming, so I was gonna look at my trade history. It was about 200 pips anyway. I basically caught about 200 pips. Now, if you're on YouTube and TikTok, do give us a like. Give us a like. Try the thumbs up image or the heart. If you're on TikTok, double tap on your screen, and that will send some love. Okay. So what are we looking at here now? What are we looking at here? Gold obviously is still in an uptrend. It pulled back like the market would. It did pull back. Let's go back to that 1 hour. So on this 1 hour here, we can see there was all this consolidation here going on here. And it's pushed back up. What I normally would do is I would draw a rectangle there, rectangle to show, the support, to show the support. Okay, so that's support there on the 1 hour. It's coming up against some sort of support, but I believe price is going to break through it. Sorry, it's coming against some sort of resistance, but I believe price is going to break through it. What we do want is for the price to break through it and give us a good price action for us to get in. So I wouldn't necessarily be getting in now. I'll basically just wait. That is, I wouldn't necessarily be getting in for a buy now. I would wait, to see what happens. Let's go to the lower time frame and see. So you can see this is a range, there's some sort of range there. I want price to come out of this. Or if it's going to drop, fine, let it drop. But looking at what I'm seeing here now, I don't think it's going to necessarily drop. We will basically just wait to see what happens. Looking at this setup, this should give us a push up. It should give us a push which is equal to this, the range of this candle from here to here. So really, we're looking at another 180 pips minimum coming up to the upside. We're looking at another 180 pip coming up. Let's just go to other time frame. Let's do some analysis. Now, what would I want? I would want, so hello guys in the TikTok land. Double tap on the screen and give us a like. Yes. I intend to drop some nuggets today, some info, some tips, some nuggets that would take your trading to another level. I basically am into into leaving a legacy. I mean, yes, some people have to pay for it anyhow. The VIP members do pay. I believe they are getting value. But generally, I would say that I tend to give value. I tend to give value for free as well. Okay. All right. So that's where we have it. That's the 15-minute time frame. So like I say, we're expecting this to push up. Let me put the arrow there. I will look at other pairs as well. I am still in DJ for those who are in my Telegram group. I am still in GJ buy, which I entered before the new year. Oh yes. I mean, would you believe it? Sometimes it takes that long for the price to move the way you want it. So that's basically, so let's think of the plan of attack for this for this trade. Like I say, this I'm looking for this to push up continuously. Now, you could decide to even enter this trade blindly. You could decide to enter blindly and put your stop loss here, which means you could decide to enter here where it is now and put your stop loss here. That's red. Red is my, usually when you see a red line on my chart, it usually signifies where I have my stop loss. And the yellow broken line is where I would enter. So that would be, if you like, that would be a stop loss of about 180 something pips. Now, mind you, we are looking to get something along that line as well. So let's go to the 5-minute. So you might want to enter, when price breaks above here and retrace and gives us a pullback. That's the way I'll be looking to trade it. Now when I'm trading live with, people, with the public, or, even with my VIP members, I play it safer. There are things that I could do that would not require much, much of me having to manage the trade, with others. If it's just me, I could have entered straight away, and if the trade goes against me, I could hedge it or do something else. But when I'm obviously trading with the public, because they are not going to be there to see me, how I manage the trade, I would only just go for what I believe is what is safer, really. Oh, it's a bit warm today here. It's a bit warm today. Let me let in some air. Just 1 minute, guys. Just 1 minute. Okay. Right, here. So. In the meantime, let's check other pairs. Let's just quickly check other pairs. Let's check this trade I am in. So you can see where I marked out. on this trade. I'm not quite sure where, I can't remember where I got in now, but let me just quickly check because obviously I have the history on Telegram. We entered at, the entry was 210.920. Now, it was a big move we're expecting on GJ, and it's delivered as expected. 210.920. Okay, so I entered this trade here, which means as of now, we are in over 312 pips. Now, I remember I did say that it was going to be a 2-hour trade. This is basically where, I think the stop loss is from here to here. I know the stop loss was about 320 or so. From here to here, so we're expecting times 2. So we still got a way to go. 320 times 2, that's about 640 or so. So we're expecting the trade to come this far at least. 640, thereabout. And we've done how many? We've done over 300 pips. Awesome. Okay, so let's think of how else to get in this trade. Now, if you are joining us on TikTok, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am currently having a live trading session. Basically, go to my profile. If you're on TikTok, go to my profile, click on the link there and, join me on YouTube. I am live at the moment. Let me flip the camera. Let me flip the camera for a bit and you would see, flip the camera. There we go. So you can see we are in this trade. Well, myself and those who took the trade with me. I'm not in the trade on this account, but I am on the trade. As a matter of fact, I'll take a screenshot and post it on Telegram so I am still in the trade. I'm expecting a few more hundred. I'm expecting a few more hundred of pips on this trade, and I intend to milk it for what it's worth. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right, let's go. Okay, so go to my profile and join me there. Let's do this. Let's do this. So let's just see how we can get into, we want to capture some trades today. Okay, so this one. Now, what I do is I do trade, I go either way, in the sense I buy and sell even when I am in a long-term trade, like a swing trade, which was for long. I could do some scalps, go in the opposite direction. Now, looking at this one now, let's see if we can get a scalp trade for sales. I'm not quite, I would have, I'm not quite liking this massive candle, this massive bullish candle. I wouldn't want to trade against that. If it was somewhere here, if we were somewhere here, I could have taken this down. But seeing this massive red candle, massive green candle, which is bullish with a huge rejection there, I don't want to be trading against it. I don't want to be selling. I think I'll just wait for the buy to continue. When will I get in? We could possibly get in this trade if price, either if price closes above here. See, I was saying to one of my mentees yesterday, my one-on-one mentee, like I said to all my students and mentees, one of the ways you know that the price is going to be going in a certain direction is when there is a color switch. Yeah. So I'm giving you some free game here now. Free game. Yes. So if you want to buy, guess what? You need to see a green candle. I mean, on my chart, the green candles are the bullish candles, the red ones are the bearish ones. So if you are looking to buy, you need to see a green candle step in, as it were, and preferably it should take out a red candle if you're buying. If you are selling, on the other hand, you want to see a red candle take out a green candle. That shows commitment on the part of either the bulls or the bears. So with this one now, if this red candle is taken out, I could decide to jump in there and place my stop loss below it somewhere. Or maybe I want to wait for the price to take out this bigger red candle. This is game, guys. So join me every Tuesday for live trading sessions because I will be giving you a lot of nuggets that will make you a profitable trader. Absolutely. So I won't be here to just give out signals or call out trades. I will give some nuggets as well, but obviously those who get the full whack, if you want to call it that. Okay, let's use a different word. Those who get the most benefit out of my time are obviously going to be those who are in our membership community. That's the way it goes. Now I'm doing some multi-time from analysis here. This was the 5-minute. This is the 15. Now, having seen this, having seen the 5 minute, this 5-minute, and seeing the 15, maybe we want to go with the green candle, the red candle on the 15-minute being taken out as opposed to the red candle on the 5. Yeah. So let's do it differently. So we've marked out the last red candle here, and that's the high. Let's go to the 15 and mark out the last red candle as well, which is this one, Let's just extend it this way. So join me, guys. If you're on TikTok, join me on Facebook. Yes. Hello, hello, hello. So I can see some of you are double tapping there. Double tap on the screen for me on double tap on the screen there for me, guys, on TikTok. Double tap on your screen to send some love. Okay, so you can join me. I am actually trading live with with the public on YouTube. And if you want to see my screen, because I'm sharing my screen, then join me on YouTube. Double click on the profile, click on my profile on TikTok and get the link for the YouTube. Okay, so like I was saying here, if we go to the 5-minute, this is the last red candle. If it is taken out, you could decide to jump in. But if you go to a higher time frame, the 15-minute time frame, that's the last green candle. I would say it's probably safer to go with the higher time frame. Yeah, I mean, the higher time frame is usually a a better guide as to which way the price is going. Obviously, it's good to look at the higher time frame for analysis for overall um, direction, and then enter on a smaller time frame. But sometimes entering on the smaller time frame is still okay. I mean, if we think of this trade really, okay, not if we think of this trade, this same GJ, if we think of this, I entered this trade on the 1 hour. I checked the 1 hour. That was the first time frame I saw, and I saw my setup. And guess what? I entered straight away. I was ready, to weather the storm that was going to come. I just entered there, stop loss there, because I knew it was going to go up. Well, I knew it was going to go up, and I entered there. But looking at it now on the 5-minute time frame, if I'm going to add more positions, because guess what, guys? I have always said profitable traders, successful traders tend to add, to winning trade. If your trade is going in your direction, when you find opportunity, you add. Don't just add arbitrarily. Don't just add randomly. That's what those who do martingale do. I mean, I'm not a fan of martingale, style of trading. Just keep on, adding. No, 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 no. It has to be within reason. It has to be done systematically. If you like, it has to be done technically, yes. So I'll be looking to add more positions when price breaks above here on the 5-minute time frame, which is the same area on the 15. When I could decide to add now, just off the fact that there has been a huge rejection of the 20. Now, guys, just in case you want to know, this is the 20 SMA. Yes, I prefer SMA, not EMA. This is a huge rejection of it. If you enter now, stop loss somewhere at the bottom and then take it up. Now, I'm telling you guys what I could do. I'm not saying for you to do it. If you want to do what I'm saying, that's entirely up to you. But note that, I am waiting for more confirmation. This is for some people, it's confirmation, but sometimes it's good to wait for more confirmation. So that's why I'm saying, let's wait for price to break above here. So hopefully by the time it does, when this session is still on, we will jump in. So hello guys, TikTokers. Hello TikTokers. Welcome, good to have you. Join me, we're trading live, we're doing Forex trading, and make some money with us. Yes, last year was very good. Well, was good for me, and I believe for those who are, in my community, we want to make this year even better. Now for those of you who don't know, I'm currently, having a challenge of taking $100 to $20,000 in a more or less, 3 months, if you like. I mean, let's see how far we go with that. Let's see how far we go with that. If you want to join us on the challenge, simply let me know. That's basically, reach out to me on Telegram. All my contacts are on the profile. So if you check the TikTok profile, you'll see the various ways in which to contact me, preferably Telegram. Okay, let's go back to gold. Let's check gold again. Hello, Nadim. Nadim, on TikTok, I don't um I don't co-host with people, especially if you are an absolute stranger. But if you want to reach out to me, you can, but I cannot. I'll have to decline your offer of co-hosting with me. So yes, we might get a trade here. Let's just wait. Now this is gold. We're also saying gold is going to keep on pushing up as well. We also want it to break, to the upside. Now, even just the nugget I shared with you as it relates to, an approach for entering trade, you will see that is going to change something in your trading journey. It's going to be a game changer. Even just that. Even just that. I mean, obviously, location on the chart matters. It matters where that color switch happens on the chart, but largely, it works, you know, um, almost any and everywhere. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on this one. Now, because gold is at an all-time high, if you were to ask me which of these entries would I prefer, would I want to go with the GJ, that's pound JPY, or the gold? I would say, let's check it 1 minute. I would say I'll most likely go with GJ because from the analysis, I'm expecting a 1 to 2 risk to reward, and it has only just done about half. So I have an idea of where it is going. But for gold, look at this. For gold, because there's no reference as such as to how far it could go, you know, you don't want to get in the trade and it pulls back. Immediately you get in. Now, that's not to say it's going to do that, but obviously, we need to make choices. We need to take decisions as to what is most likely going to work best for us. Okay, so let's look at another pair as well. I usually love to trade um, Euro, what's it called? AUD. Before we do that, let's check this one. This is NASDAQ US 100. It has been in some good uptrend as well. Ooh, it has been in some good uptrend as well. Looking at the weekly there, you can see. Looking at the monthly, it is all-time high as well. So patience pays. Look at that powerful candle. There are a number of things I see here. And when I look at the chart, there are a number of things I could, teach, but this is not purely a teaching session. There's only so much I can share here. Otherwise, my paying students would wonder what's going on. What's going on, Coach Francis? You can see how the market could be very could mess with your emotions if you like. You're wanting it to break above here and it's just playing around here. That's the market for you. Okay, let's check Euro AUD. Double tap, guys. Double tap on your screen for me. If you're on TikTok, double tap on your screen and send some love. Double tap, double tap. That's it. There we go. Okay. So this, on the other hand, has been going down. To be honest with you, I missed the trade, the move on Euro AUD. I had several days to get in, but I just somehow didn't get in because I've been focusing on gold a lot. I've been trading gold a lot. Maybe that's a good thing because sometimes you want to focus on just the one asset. Now, if this, I would say, keep an eye on this, guys, on this Euro AUD. If it closes as a red candle, you know, you could jump on in for some further sells, but just make sure it takes out this red candle. This is the daily time frame. If it takes out this, if it takes out yesterday's low, when I say take out, I mean trade below it. If it trades below it and closes below it, because sometimes it could trade below it and then go back and close above the low. No, I'm talking of taking it out by closing below it. I mean, the day is not over. It can still drop by 30 pips, or if it can still drop, yeah, by 30 pips. If it drops by 30 pips from here, which means it's closing below it, and basically then would go lower. So if it closes here, for instance, just place your stop loss somewhere there, 100 pips, and target at least 100 pips. Okay. So guys, we are still waiting. Patience, 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 patience for traders. Okay, look at this. Okay, I mean, is this going to be going down then? Now, I must say, guys, the market still needs to settle. After Christmas, the market still needs to settle a bit. So what I've been doing is using a slightly bigger stop loss than normal. Using a slightly bigger stop loss than normal. Join us live, guys. We are trading Forex on YouTube. So click on my profile if you're on TikTok and join us there. And if you are on YouTube, say hello to me there on YouTube. Say hi. Just click on, leave a hi in the comment section, section, and click on the like button as well. You know what I'm gonna do now? For those on YouTube, I'm gonna leave my link there for you to join my Telegram link. To join my Telegram, I do give more tips there, trading tips, as well as free signals. The free signal I gave, like 3 weeks ago now, over 2 weeks ago, yeah, 3 weeks ago, we are still in that trade, swing trade, and it's, in some solid profit. So if you want to make money this year, guys, guess what? You want to basically reach out to me. Let me show how it's done. You know, how we make money, how we pull money out of the Forex market. You know, I have been saying, and I will continue to say, guys, you can literally, you know, make money in Forex, or well, okay, let's put it differently. You can literally get a trade in Forex every hour or every other hour. Why have we been here and not gotten a trade? Because, you know, the news has just played out, you know, but if you are part of my Telegram channel, I intend to drop a signal today because I believe after, you know, the news was released about an just over an hour ago. After 2 hours of the news being released today, obviously, you know, I'm sure we'll get a setup that is tradable, and hence, you know, I'll be posting that trade signal in our community, in our Forex trading community. So do feel free to join me there. Right, yo. Right. Okay, so if you want to know more about Forex trading, if you want to know how you could start your Forex trading journey, you know, do reach out to me and I'll put you through. Okay. So we're looking for possible buys on this one, you know, but as it is, it seems like he wants to drop. Now, even if he keeps dropping, I don't think he's going to go for lower than this. You know, I don't think it's going to, because the upward move is more probable. So I'll be focusing on just buys, guys. I'll be looking to buy on GJ and looking to buy. Oh, okay, that one has pushed up. Let's see. Let's check the higher time frame on gold. Okay, we missed this. We could have entered here. It's done about 75 pips now. To be honest with you, I'll wait for a pullback. I believe we'll get a pullback. I believe we'll get a pullback to here. Hello, sweets and bakers. No, I'm sorry, I cannot co-host with you. I don't quite know you. You know, join my community and we'll talk some more. Who knows, maybe I could co-host with you someday, but not now. I do not know you. Hello, Sawara Sweet. Okay, so like I was saying, here is where would have been the best place to join that trade. Now let's just check anyway if we can still join it. I mean, I definitely will want a pullback anyhow. Let's check the higher time. I mean, like I did say, gold is going to go higher. So you can see, guys, you know, obviously when you are what's the word? When you are hosting a trading session, it could be a bit of a tricky one. You know, you could miss trades like this. that's why it's also good as well to focus on one pair, but obviously I'm focusing on two pairs and teaching as well, or explaining things, but that's fine. That's fine. But I believe we'll get another position, another opportunity on that gold trade, so we can actually jump in. Hello, What Studio? Hello, nice to have you. Nice to have you. Now join my Telegram community and tell me more about yourself, if you already trade, and how I can be of assistance to you. We are trading live, we're trading Forex live on YouTube. So if you're on TikTok, join my Telegram. Well, you can join us on YouTube now by checking the profile. Check the profile. But in the meantime, double tap, guys. Double tap on your on your on your on your phone. Double tap on your phone on TikTok to give us some like. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so we're going to be entering that gold soon. Going to be buying gold soon. Get ready to buy gold, guys. It's going to be a quick scalp. Okay. So buy gold now, guys. Buy gold. I'm going to be buying gold as well. Buy gold now. Enter the gold. Okay. So nice to have you, Watts. So I'm buying gold now, guys. I'm buying gold. Gold buys. ITO. So I'm buying gold. So I've just bought gold now, guys. So you can see, let me do this. So you can see where I've entered the gold buys. The stop loss here. So you can see what is going down there. We're targeting, let me get the targets out. Oh, oh, okay. Sorry, I entered with the wrong lot size. My goodness. I meant to enter with the standard lot size. Let's enter with the standard lot size twice. Okay. Okay. So what I've done now, I've entered gold, two positions there. Actually, let me move this there. So you can see I'm in two positions on gold buys. I'm targeting at least 1-to-1. So the entry from here to here, that's about 165 pips. I'll be targeting here. I'll take partial profits there. I mean, if you want to close all your profits at that price, that's fine. If you want to take partial profits there, that's also fine. So let me show you what the entry details are, so you can copy if you want to. That's my entry detail there. So we've just bought gold here. We just entered a buy on gold. Okay, so this is the entry detail here. That's the price at which we entered, but you can still buy now. You can buy now. That's the stop loss. That's the TP. Otherwise, it's there, the stop loss, and a TP. You know, by God's grace, yes, this should be a winning trade. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So if you're on YouTube, give us a like, give us a thumbs up. If you're on TikTok, give us show some love as well and double tap on the screen. If you're on TikTok, give us a double tap on the screen. I want to basically, make more money with, those in our trading community this year. You know, the beautiful thing about Forex, guys, the beautiful thing about Forex is that it, it it's the cheapest way to start a business. Call it that. It's the cheapest way to start a home-based business. The cheapest way by far. You know, People start Forex with $50, $100. Well, yes, preferably you want to start with more, but if that's what you have, that is fine. Start with what you have. Start with what you have. You know, I have a mentorship community where I basically teach people. There's actually a batch that is starting, by the end of this month. A batch whereby I take in students and I take them from scratch, even as it relates to trading. I teach them how to trade the financial market, from scratch. So you can see, guys, we're already in profit here. We're already in profit. Um, we're in profit, guys. So if you enter that gold trade with us, we're in profit. You can see the price is pushing up. Beautiful. Anyway, guys, I'm coming off TikTok now, and do feel free to contact me if you're on TikTok, and let's do this together. Okay, now, God bless. Right here. So let's have a profitable day. It's coming up to 1 hour now, so I'll be coming off the live stream as well on YouTube. So, we've gotten a trade at last. And this should be a profitable trade, guys. This should be a profitable trade. Okay. Awesome, awesome. Yes, we're getting the pullback, but I believe the trade is going to be going higher. So what I'm going to be doing is I will enter more positions when price goes lower at some point. I'll be entering more buy positions as the price goes lower. It's expected, guys. I marked out this area. Let me show you. I marked out this area on the 1 hour as resistance. We're waiting for price to break above and obviously give us a retest. If you were with me at the beginning, I did say a retest would be good, and it come to give us a retest. One of the things you don't want to do in trading is to FOMO into a trade, jump into a trade because of the fear of missing out. No, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. I'll be looking to enter this trade some more. That was the resistance we drew there. And we said, we'll wait for price to break, come back and retest, which is doing now. And if it's continuing, yes. So let's see how far this pullback goes before we are able to jump in. Jump in some more. Okay, guys. So how about GJ? Let's look at the GJ. GJ is obviously still dropping as well. No, let's give the price room to move. This is where the stop loss is. Okay, come on, Goldie. Push up, push up. Keep on going up, push up. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so welcome to our Telegram community, What Studio. Send me a private message on Telegram. Send me a private message. Let me know your name. What Studio. Send me a private message on Telegram. Let me know your name. Awesome. Okay, yeah, I can see you've joined us there. Send me a private message. Let me know if you currently trade. Let me know if you currently trade Forex and how it's going if you do currently trade. Right, yo. Now, I'll stay a few more minutes, guys. I'll stay here a few more minutes. Maybe another 5 minutes or so, and I'll call it a day. So I expect this price to go back up, guys. I expect that price to go back up. I expect this price to go back up. Okay. I mean, never mind, we have the moving average there. I'm also watching price action. I'm also watching price action as well. Expecting the price to go up. Okay, guys. So let's call it a day. It's been over 1 hour now. We've been here. We've gotten some trades, obviously. We are currently in a gold trade. You can see where we entered the gold. Now, give us a like, guys, on YouTube. Click on the like button for us. Click on the thumbs up and show some love. So I'm leaving it here. This is basically the trade we entered, and that's the stop loss, that's the entry. But if you have not entered, you can still enter now. Now listen to this. The entry is here. Let's see. The best entry would have been here, somewhere there. That's where we are now. You know, so if you entered there, let me do this. Okay. So the lower your entry, the lower your stop loss should be. Now, from what we did here now, from here, to here is about 160 pips. Let's call it 170 pips. So if you enter here, make sure it's a 170 pip stop loss. So that's basically how I would go about that trade. Okay, guys. So catch you next week. Join me on Telegram. The link is there on YouTube. Click on the link and join us. It's a free to join group where I give lots of signals. I give a lot of mentorship tips and all that. And let's make more money together again this year. Last year was beautiful. This year is going to be even more super, especially as I now do live trading sessions. The only way to know when I'm coming on live is when you are part of my social media, community, as in Telegram, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. I mean, all those links are there, for you to follow, even when you join the Telegram. Have a beautiful day. God bless.